Shalom. I'm Dr. Yasala from Zion Law School. And today, during this live stream, I'm going to talk about the initial steps required that everyone should take in order to accelerate living a very, very lavish lifestyle. Now, this message is specifically for the House of Yasharallah, but also for everyone. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Step number one to living a lavish lifestyle, of course, has to be to make the decision to do so. So in order to make the decision to do so, one has to know what they want. In most cases, people don't know what they want, right? They don't know what they want. So specifically for the House of Yasharallah, make a decision to return to the Most High. That should be the first thing that you want. Come to our class on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I can show you the scriptural basis for what I'm talking about right now. Step number one, make the decision to return to the Most High. That's the first thing. So why is that? Because once you make the decision to return to the Most High, the contract or the covenant, I prefer to call it a contract. The contract guarantees, according to the Most High, what he said, that he will bless the work of your hands, okay? So you have to make a decision to return, okay? And then based upon your returning means following his instructions, okay? So actually before that, you've got to learn, okay? Before you can fully follow, you have to learn. But you first have to make the decision to return, okay? Once you return, follow those instructions, and then you make a decision that that's what you're going to do moving forward with your life, okay? And the contract guarantees that the Most High will bless everything that you do, but you've got to do something, right? So you have to have work. You've got to do work. And to do that work, you can accelerate the accomplishment of any goal or any task, complete any project fastest after you make the decision to do it, which is the decision, okay? And that involves purpose, right? So you want to make a note of what your purpose is for making that decision. So what's the legitimate purpose that the Most High respects when you come back to him? The purpose is to receive the blessings. That's the legitimate purpose to come back. So what are these blessings? They are tangible, material gifts that the Most High is offering us, such as land, okay, such as land and other forms of physical wealth, money, all of these other things that I've mentioned. And read Deuteronomy chapter 28, but we'll come to that in another class. But first, let's get to the steps. So the decision and the purpose, the legitimate purpose, right? Legitimate in the eyes of the Most High. There's nothing wrong with wanting material things. So we as a people have to change our thinking. Religion, the major religions, well, all religions teach that you should not want a lot of material things, which contradicts the contract that the Most High gave with us. The Most High says we should want all. We should want all of the best things in life. So this is what my message to you is. Strive to get all of the material things in life that you can get. Strive to get the blessings. Make the decision that you want to get all of those blessings, the land, the money, the lavish lifestyle, all of these things. Make that decision, okay? And then let that be your purpose. And this is in agreement with the contract. Let becoming wealthy and following the Most High's instructions be your purpose in life, okay? Now, that said, let's take it down a little bit to things that we can establish, such as a goal, okay? Most people don't know what they want on a day-to-day basis. So they get into a routine in life. They go to school or they go to work, what have you. They get a paycheck or however it is that they're living. And some people want to accomplish things in life, but they don't know how, and they always seem to fail, or they don't get from where they are to where they want to be. Okay, so we're going to take the same process that we applied to returning to the Most High, so that we can get His help in making the work of our hands successful. We can apply it at the level of a project. Okay, now a lot of people say, "Oh, find your passion in life." What I would say to you is that people don't have a passion in life until they find something that really, really turns them on, which is rare, or they make a decision to make something their passion in life. So at the most basic fundamental level, to apply what I'm discussing, make a decision that in the morning, for example, you're going to get a cup of coffee, right? You're going to make a cup of coffee. Make that your decision. And then in the morning, actually go out and go get a cup of coffee. So your purpose to begin your day would be to get a cup of coffee, right? So this is a very easy way to establish to establish the habit of practicing the principle of making a decision, right? Making a decision and then letting that decision be your major purpose. So let's talk about natural laws. What natural law is this? Okay. To begin with, there are several natural laws, and I'm not talking about the Hermetic natural laws. Okay. This is something different, but this actually is related. Okay. So there's a law that's called cause and effect. Okay. Cause and effect. So for every cause, there is an effect. And for every effect, behind that effect, there was a cause, something that made it happen. Okay. So how do we use this in our own life? Okay. What's the cause? The cause is the decision, right? The cause is the decision that we're going to, for example, get a cup of coffee, or the decision that we're going to return to the Most High. And we make that our number one purpose in life, right? So this is the cause. The effect is the action that leads to, right? So your cause is to get a cup of coffee. You decide that you're going to get that cup of coffee first thing in the morning, first thing that you do. Okay, so the effect is the action of actually getting the cup of coffee. So let's extend that. Let's extend it. So now you make a decision, which is to get the coffee. You actually take the action to get the coffee. Now let's go beyond that to explore the natural law, cause and effect. Now you make a plan, okay? Or you make a series of steps, action steps, whatever kind of plan it is, okay? And then you actually work that plan. So what is that? Again, that's the expression of the natural law, cause and effect. So how do we see this in the world today? We see it through what? A company might have a certain set of procedures that it has to go through in order to approve something, or whatever department or group you might be in. There's always a series of procedures. But actually, something even better than that, you can say something like, let's say the maxims of law, right? The maxims of law. If you follow, let's say in the legal process, there's a series of procedures that you have to follow, right? A series of procedures that you have to follow. And if you follow those procedures, you are going to get the same outcome, the same outcome. So this would be cause and effect, and we relate that to natural law. So you see that in all aspects of life. Okay, for example, a chemical reaction, right? You see it in a chemical, there's step one, step two, things happen. It's a cause and an effect, right? And it has its basis in natural law. So anyway, that's the message that I want to get to you today, is to make a decision to return to the Most High. Make a decision. If you have a business idea, if you want to make more money, if you want to have a better relationship with your children, any of these things that could lead you to the lavish lifestyle that you dream of living, follow this instruction. Make the decision to do it, and then make that your major purpose, right? Make that your major purpose, and then make a plan. and then work that plan. Act in harmony with the natural laws, and this will lead you to a very, very lavish lifestyle, the one that you want. So I'm Dr. Yasakwa with Zion Law School. I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope to see you Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Deuteronomy 28, chapter 28 course. We're going to begin at verse 15.